Alright boys, welcome back to another El Camino Kyle video. This one is a pump of adrenaline. Probably in the next 2 hours it's going to be pitch black and you won't know what piece of crap I have moved into the Yes. You're going to love it, trust me. Roll the intro, I'll tell you more about it in the car with Noah. Alright, so let's see, an hour and a half ago, a buddy of mine comes up to me at work and he knows that I'm a hoarder, collector, whatever you want to call it, addict is what I call myself. And he goes, "Hey Kyle, my buddy has a Renault car that he's trying to get rid of. His landlord needs it gone." I said, "Okay, tell me more." And he goes, "Okay, it's a 1980, it's got some rust." I said, "Okay, give him my phone number, I'll call him." So I get off work, I'm standing in the parking lot, and I call this guy.
Turn left onto Southwest Day Road.
And I say, "Hey, how far are you from me?" And he says, 5 minutes. And I said, "Okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes." And I go look at this car. It's a 1980 Renault car. It's, I think it's a 3-speed. I didn't even look. It's got the rag top. It's a little bit rusty. And this is where I say it. "Dad, I love you. I know you're gonna beat me senseless, but trust me, it's worth it." So, I'm talking to this guy. He's showing me there's a rust hole in the floor. I didn't see it. He just told me about it. He poked it. Yeah, whatever. I think it's got a flat tire. He said it runs and drives, but he took the master cylinder off because it needs to be a new one. So you can use the handbrake. It needs a carb rebuild. But nonetheless, he drove it down the road when he first got it running like a month ago. And that's the story of it. His landlord wants it gone. Initially, he was asking $1. I said, "Okay, well, DMV doesn't even require you to sell it for $1. He's like, "Okay, yeah, whatever." And I said, "Okay, my only problem is I don't want to pay $60 for a U-Haul." And he says, "Okay, I tell you what, I'll split the cost of a U-Haul with it." And I said, "Okay, I'm leaving right now. I'll be back in like an hour." So I rush home, call Noah up. Noah reserves me a U-Haul. And we are on our way to U-Haul. And then we're going to head right over there. Hopefully wheel this thing up in one piece. I'm hoping that it's wide enough to fit on a U-Haul trailer, but we will have to see. If not, we have the tow strap. Just short 14 miles down the highway. That's the story of it. This thing's gonna be sweet, dude. What are you pointing at, dude? Just a Camaro?
No, with a fucking...
At the lights, use the left 2 lanes to turn to Southwest Day Road.
Okay, but a running and driving Renault car for half the price of a U-Haul.
$30.
Turn left.
And get this, it's got an aftermarket sound system that works. So, Dad, here's where I come at you. The Corvair does not have a radio yet. This guy, we're just going to tell you that this guy said I can have his radio, I just have to take the car as well. So, that's the story we're going with, Dad. But anyway, I'm going to go to U-Haul, hook up this trailer, get it squared away, and I'll record the process of loading this thing up. Move out the way! Alright, so we got the U-Haul all hooked up, running some kids over that are biking with their butt cracks out in the middle of the road. So we're here, it's right around the corner. We're going to load her up after I take out like 3 mailboxes. It's right up here on the left side of the road. We'll see if Noah can get a shot of her. Yeah, there he is. Alright.
He's got a hearse?
Yeah, there's a hearse and like a Plymouth Savoy.
What the heck?
Alright, I'm gonna back up the trailer and then I'll prop the camera up to record, boys. Hopefully we don't get the crap out of that ball. Okay.
Yeah. You're good. It just slid on the bar.
Slowly. Okay. What? Go. Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
Why are the neighbors shutting their doors?
Oh god, this wheel up here.
Yeah. Alright. Let's roll it backwards a little bit. Looks pretty straight to me. All right, boys, we got the 1980 car all loaded up. Big thanks to Ben over here. He literally, I called him at 5 o'clock, showed up at his house at like 5:10, and told him I'll be back with the trailer at 7. And now we're dropping her off at Noah's house, and we'll get to her this weekend. So here we go, boys. All right, boys, Noah and I literally picked up an abandoned Renault lay car. I'll throw up the photo right now. You saw it in the thumbnail, but this thing's sweet. I literally stood in front of it for 5 minutes, and then I was like, all right, I'll be back with the trailer in an hour. And that's it. So this is going to be one of, what is it, 8 of my project cars now?
Yeah, about 8.
8 plus the Datsun, the Thunderbird, the Subaru. Yeah, dude, what am I doing? But this, I've been looking for a new daily driver. If this thing works like it should, this is going to be the new daily. Noah and I will do the Jeremy Clarkson, sitting on top of the roof, steering with our feet.
Shit.
There's going to be tons of stuff planned with this beauty, but as far as I know, it needs a master cylinder, a battery, and a carb rebuild. So it's been sitting since '09. The guy I got it from got it running down the road once so he could get it to his house, and that's it. So it's been sitting for 4 months. Yeah. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and show you a little bit more around it. Right now I gotta go get some pie and return this U-Haul. So I'll come back tomorrow when it's light outside and show you more around this butte.
Do we have the air cleaner?
So it's about 6 days later now, give or take 3 days. Was waiting for the rain to stop so I could show you guys around it a little bit more. Show you what I've found. Show you all its Doug DeMuro weird quirks and features before I end this video off. As it sits right now, it's going to be outside for a few more days because we got to get this Datsun 240Z on a transport trailer and on its way to Georgia with the new owners. And so with this, I found that I need at least 2 new tires. $28 a pop from Discount Tire without Noah's discount. I need a $50 brake master cylinder from Summit, and then I need to pull the carb and see what model Weber it is so I can get a rebuild for that. And then hopefully that's all it will need to get going decently. I gotta check all the fluids. I think it has a radiator. I'll have to clean the interior, power wash it. So I think in the next video we'll tear it apart, see what it needs, start putting the new parts on if I get them in time, and then the video after that will be power washing it, and I guess we'll just go from there. So let me show you around it. Alright, so now that you've gotten the very cinematic walk around, I can show you some of the key features that I particularly love about this car. I found out that it has a 1397 cc 1400 cc 4-cylinder engine. I believe that's powered with maybe a Weber 32 dual carb. It's got a rotten fuel filter. It's got a rusty whatever that is filter. Who knows what the points look like. Battery tray is solid. Let me know what that is. I mean, this thing's pretty dope, not gonna lie. He said there was a new alternator. That doesn't look new. It's got an aftermarket radio. which, you know, give or take $300, right? Look at this thing. 4-speed, which is always a beauty. Now check out how these seats move. Boom. You see that? One more time. One more time. I would buy a car solely for that. Looks like we got some mold on the rear seat. That's fine. Dual action, dual speed, dual setting, rag top. That's bitchin'. Trunk space. Who knows what it looks like? We have 3-lug wheels. I mean, what's not to love about it? No door handles, just buttons, dude. Sweet. Doors shut like they're brand new. I mean, tell me this thing is not cool. You know, I know I'm gonna have trouble finding some parts for it, but I love this 1980 looking Scion XD, dude. This thing's sweet. Oh, you're a little underexposed. There you look at her, dude. She's gonna wash up real nice. I know there's a rust hole right there. I haven't even looked at the floors yet, but Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna need a few license plates. So it's been sitting since 2009. When I was loading it up on the trailer, I could have sworn that I felt some gas dripping onto me. So that means, luckily, there is still fuel in the tank. This one's gotten me taken aback. I'm not very well composed in this video because this thing is just so sweet. So, I think this is going to do it for this episode of El Camino Kyle. Let me know what you guys think about this thing. Awesome. Honestly, be brutally honest. I want it to be my new daily. You guys think that's achievable? My dad doesn't. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. Let me know what you want to see besides this car in the new videos. I know we've gotten some channel traction. At this point in time, I think I'm at 1,594 subscribers, which is unbelievable. Love each and every one of you guys. But I love this thing. I love all these cars. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to. Send this to your grandmother. Leave some hate. Thanks, boys. Might need to grease the window gears to the list. But how do I look? How do I look now? How do I look now?